Good evening, everybody. It is a good evening indeed because, as one of my more critical, yet I would say well read and eruditic fans has pointed out to me, the whole sandwich thing was getting a little stale. No pun intended, but this person was right. In such politically charged times, it's important to, I think, broaden your perspective a little bit. So, what I've done today, I cannot wait to show you this. What I've done today is I've gotten some pizza. And that is not all. I can't disclose my location, but it has snowed recently, and it doesn't do that too often around here. So, what I have is a cup full of snow, and this Dr. Pepper. Now, what I'm going to do is attempt to, recreate something similar to what the ancient Romans would have eaten, almost as, you can think of it as ice cream today. They would take ice or snow like this and add nuts and, various fruit juices and syrups to it and sort of mix it around. And I'm going to be doing a sort of modern take on a classic dessert. Yeah, look at that, everybody. Look at that go. So we have our snow filled up. And then, let me find, here we go. And then we have our utensils. Today I will not be using this spoon or this fork for peanut butter, but instead for, I guess, a slushy, sort of. Yeah. My mom always told me not to have dessert before dinner, but I just can't resist right now. That is actually really good. Like, I'm not joking. But in the region which I live in, snow is not very common, so it's probably going to be the last time you see anything like that for a while. But let's get into the pizza. So I have all my stuff ready, and now it's time for me to deliver my hard-hitting political opinions. Lord knows there's lots of stuff to talk about. That was a close save, if I do say so myself. There is such poetry, I think, in food. Look at how burned this pizza slice is. It's almost like an allegory for something. Okay, now that our serious political dinner is over, we can get to our more personal and more light-hearted, I should say, dessert. Hold on, hold on. I would like to tell you another funny story that takes place in Houston, or close to it. My cousins had this cat. Yeah, the cat's name is Pearl. And Pearl was one of those cats, you know. She liked one person, or maybe like her close family, but everybody else was just scum of the earth to her. It's cold. But yeah, Pearl, every time she would see me, would hiss at me, would freak out, would do all the annoying cat shit, pretty much. And I stayed over at their house, and I was trying to get downstairs to make some cereal. And Pearl was waiting for me at the bottom of the stairs. I try to walk down, and she's hissing and she's freaking out. So I think I'll just go back up and wait for her to move. See, at 30 minutes later or so, I go back, and now she's at the top of the stairs, right? They also had like there were a few rooms, and if I went into one of the bathrooms to come out of one of my other cousins' rooms, then I'll be facing this in the long run, be taking the same way down the stairwell, but I thought I might catch her off guard, and that bastard cat figured that out somehow, and went into the bathroom and was sitting on the sink, and I tried to move past the sink, literally clawed me every time. So I'm freaking out now. Yeah, I'm trapped upstairs because of this asshole cat, and I try a few more times to get down, and every time somehow she like sixth senses me or something, and was in front of me. And finally, I just had to throw my hands up, and I jumped over the cat like I took a running start. I jump over the cat. She gets the inside of my thigh, but I still make it past her, and I run down the stairs. And well, she wasn't very happy. That I eluded her, I guess. But I don't know, man. She's an asshole cat. So what? Not all cats are asshole cats, though. Over as the years have gone on, I realize more and more. I think that I'm a cat guy. I thought I was a dog guy, and I like dogs, sure. But I think the whole stereotype of dogs being like a masculine pet and cats being feminine. I think it's kind of the opposite because like think about how girls kind of interact with each other, like when they see each other. They're like, oh hi, hi. They're social, they're happy, they sniff their butts. That's what I've heard at least. Um, but cats, if you get two cats in a room, they're like, hey, what's up? And they probably won't acknowledge each other's presence afterwards. And I mean, dog fights are scarier, I think. But if you look at cats, whenever they fight, like they're going for the eyeball, they're going like it's a real, fight. So I think for the aloofness and for the their ego and how combative they actually are, I think cats are a little more similar to like guys than dogs are. But that's just me. This is a channel that supports a wide range of opinions, be they moderate or very extreme, as long as they're presented respectfully. But yeah, cat or dog, put it in the comments. So yeah, this is pretty cold. There's a lot of it. I don't think you would really want to see me just sit here and silently eat food for several minutes. So I think I'll just sign off here, and the next time I have something cool or interesting or just whatever's on my mind, I guess, I'll go back to you guys. Thank you, everybody, and once again, good evening.